everyone, and welcome to another edition of EWC Chaos. Tonight we have a Royal Rumble to determine the new number one contender for the title and the finals of the tag team title tournament. I'm Chris Carlson. Joining me as always, Emil Davis. How are you doing tonight, Emil?
I'm happy to be here in KC Mo. You already know we're getting ready to crown a number one contender.
And without any preliminaries, we get right into it. Number one and two in this Rumble, Vega Goose and Nick, the tag team partner of Judge Greg, eliminated in the first round of the tag team title tournament.
You know, they always talk about the big man being the man to beat in a battle royal, but for some reason, I've never seen a big man actually win one outside of, Big John Studd. But we all know that was a farce and a half.
Well, that's a bit of you're the big man, you got a lot of power, you also got a big target on your back. On top of which, if you got a high center of gravity, while you can hold on better, it's also easy to knock you over the top rope. You don't have to lift the center of gravity as much. A little bit like Roddy Piper once said, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The problem is they don't fall so often, but if you have a bunch of other people helping, it'll probably happen.
That's fair.
Nick, the small, fast man, trying to do something with Vega Goose, and number two comes in Kinetic. Ooh, quickly taking it to Vega Goose.
It's coming in fast. I always say you got to conserve your energy in these battle royals. Kinetic needs to make sure he picks his spots. Don't just hop and beat them up everybody. Make sure you know who you're fighting and when you're fighting.
And speaking of conserving your energy, that is another unrecognized problem that a big man has in a big battle royal. They are not necessarily known for having the gas tank to go.
Well, that's why normally if you're the big man, you want to come in around the later spots. That way you don't have to use too much gas. You just walk in, clean house, and hopefully roll out victorious.
Also, another thing the big man is often... Monster Closet makes his debut in EWC.
Is he a monster that came out of the closet, or is he the closet holding the monsters?
I believe it would be more the closet holding the monsters. We'll see. We've had some surprise debuts. Last time, One Track Punk came in, shocked the world. Not only jumping Judge Greg, but taking the title from him in his debut. Can Monster Closet follow suit and win the Battle Royal?
I wouldn't put my money on it because sometimes, you gotta get used to the ring, gotta understand what EWC is all about. But if we get a couple of people that just walk in and start taking things over, we might have to go to wrestling school and get started.
I would be interested in seeing that. And here we have the former champion, Judge Greg. Now, who do you think is a bigger target on their back, Vega Goose right now, or Judge Greg?
I'd go Judge Greg. He's the former champion. We know he's been to the top of the mountain, that he can win that big match. We're going to have to see in the long run how that holds up for him.
Oh, wow. Some surprising agility from Vega Goose. Judge Greg and Kinetic trying to get him out, but he managed to hold on to the ropes, flip himself over, catch himself on the apron. Very impressive. Vega Goose, not just a big man.
Could have fooled me.
Nick and Monster Closet going at it. Nick showing off his aerial prowess.
The thing I don't like about... Oh, wait. We got somebody new in the ring.
Tony from No Time for Time Travel.
He's coming in hot. Same mistake I think Kinetic made, but Kinetic's made a good work of it. The thing I don't love about the aerial moves of Nick in this situation is that doesn't help you get the man outside the ring. If you knock him out in the middle of the ring, you still got to pick him up and dead weight him over the legs.
That is true, especially if we were against a monster like Vega Goose. Judge Greg going after Kinetic in the corner. Monster Closet and Nick still going at it. Tony singling out Vega Goose.
I don't get Tony's strategy here of, hey, let me hop in the ring and fight the biggest dude.
It seems more prudent to try to forge an alliance with another competitor in the ring and team up on the big man.
Or if you're not forging an alliance, you have tag team partners. If they're going to be in this Rumble too, you try and hold out until they get here. You clean house and sell it between yourselves.
That's true. The No Time for Time Travel crew. All three of them are in this Rumble. If he can hold out and wait for the other two to get in, they will have a distinct advantage.
what I do find interesting is Nick and Judge Greg don't seem to be working together here. They seem to be utilizing their skills to make sure they end up with one of them getting a shot at the title.
That is true. That might be some of the lack of coordination that saw them eliminated in the first round of the tag tournament.
This is fair.
Kinetic entering himself into the Royal Rumble here for a shot at the title. Appears that the representatives from behind the line are going to be Bill and Marco in the title fight later tonight. Oh, wow!
So what I'm talking about, there goes the big man, first man eliminated.
Big target on his back. Just scorching drop kick from Tony sends him sailing over the top rope. Tony got Judge Greg up in the electric chair but wasn't able to do anything with it.
I guess Tony wasn't crazy for leading off with the big man. He got it done. I got to give him his credit there.
Definitely one big threat out of the way. Maybe he was trying to take the bullet for his teammates.
That's a tough bullet to take, man. That's a large bullet to take.
Speaking of questionable strategy in a battle royal, jumping off the top rope, very risky. Also, Kinetic had Nick in a leg grapevine. Submission holds, not the most helpful.
I mean, I understand you want to weaken his legs so that he can't hold on to the ring as well, but at the same time, that doesn't help you get him outside of the ring.
Well, it also all looks different from inside the ropes.
It's very true.
Judge Greg getting teamed up on by Monster Closet and Tony, but now the second member of No Time for Time Travel, Quack, comes in, picking his shots.
It'll be interesting to see if Quack and Tony actually do work together. Now, if they can start teaming up against some of these single bench, and there goes a former champion.
Wow. Does that Kinetic manage to get him out?
I believe so.
Wow. Did not see that one coming. Now Kinetic trying to take it to Quack. Quack, who seemed to target Kinetic on entering the ring. Out next. Now No Time for Time Travel has 2 of the 5 members in the ring.
I do believe Nick is busted open.
If he is, the Monster Closet's trying to open it up with those punches.
That's got to be adrenaline stem when looking out your forehead.
Absolutely. Quack and Kinetic jockeying for position on the apron. Kinetic able to get back in. Monster Closet almost able to get Nick out. And we got the next entry coming in.
Crowd's going crazy.
Lamb. All 3 members of No Time for Time Travel are in the ring. They are half of the competitors in the ring. This is significant.
They should be able to make quick work of these competitors as they start working together. But right now, just it's like they're all in their own mission against a single fighter.
As long as they don't start getting in each other's way, there is some rhyme to that reason, at least. Or reason to that rhyme. So how does that saying go?
I have no idea. Something about a reason and a rhyme and a rhyme and a reason. As long as you don't commit treason, you're okay.
I'll have to take your word for it. Monster Closet showing some of that Solid Snake inspired CQC technique.
He seems to really be wearing out the competition. He's made a very, very strong showing for himself in his first appearance.
That is true. Nick also still managing to stick around. The small man lasting this late into the Battle Royal. Respect to him for that. Oh! And a deep arm drag takedown on Tony. Lamb tossing Monster Closet out on the apron. Couldn't get him out. Oh, innovative DDT by Nick there. Oh, and Quack targeted Kinetic on the way in. Managed to finally get him out.
Kinetic wore himself out early trying to take on the big man, so I'm not surprised he ran out of stamina there.
Oh, and there goes Nick. Did Quark eliminate both of them? Wow, he's on fire. Maybe he got a little too big for himself, and he's attacking Tony now.
I don't understand it. You still have another competitor in the ring. Clear it out and then settle it amongst yourselves.
Well, oftentimes in a battle royal, you have allies, and then eventually there's just that moment. Oh, and there goes Monster Closet. Now it is only no time for time travel in the ring.
See, now you're guaranteed at least one of your guys is going to get a title shot.
I believe there is at least one more entrant into the battle royal. No time for time travel. Don't have the time and patience to wait for him. We'll see if this comes to bite him.
Who's it going to be?
Axelon felt that he got passed over for a title shot long ago after injuring Baron Fang in a losing effort in a number 1 title. Oh my goodness! And Axelon just knocked out. Lickety split. He is not going to be happy about that.
Maybe he wasn't passed over. Maybe he just can't hang. That's what you get for talking all that mess, and now you get knocked out in 5 seconds.
Well, at least he hung around longer than Sheamus.
That is fair. That is fair.
No time for time travel, turning their attention back to each other. Another entrant coming in. That's Anthony Rossi. This Royal Rumble signifies his first sanctioned match in the EWC. We saw him attack Vega Goose twice, once on his way to a match, and once in the backstage. Does he have enough to overcome the combined forces of no time for time travel in a Rumble environment?
He may not have to, since no time for time travel seems to be enjoying beating each other up. He may just have to pick the carcass afterwards.
Lang seems to be the freshest of the three of no time for time travel, spending his time here taking it to Anthony Rossi. But Quark and Tony seem to be settling the score between themselves. Maybe not settling the score. I don't think there is a score to settle between the two of them. Oh!
There may be a score to settle between them after this fight, then.
Maybe they're settling the score before there is one.
But what's the score?
What's the time?
I don't know.
Anthony Rossi unable to eliminate Lamb. Quark going for the Superman punch with that Buster arm. Oh! Anthony Rossi apparently not above some dirty tricks, going for a choke on Lamb. Quark with a powerbomb.
That was a great move by Quark, but had he just walked to the side and powerbombed him out of the ring, it would have been finished for Tony.
Lamb now starting to take some deep breaths. Oh, and Tony eliminates Quark. Suppose that's what you get for turning on your team.
I believe he did start all the infighting, so yeah, maybe he has to reconsider if he's going to be a part of the group or not.
Tony and Lamb working on Anthony Rossi here. And unceremoniously dump him to the outside of the ring. And wasting no time for time travel, turns to each other to determine the victor of this title contendership battle royale.
So now we know no time for time travel. The group itself is guaranteed somebody taking on the EWC champion.
Seems they've just noticed that they are, in fact, the final two. Who will take on One Track Punk in his first title defense? It will be from No Time for Time Travel. But will it be Lamb or will it be Tony?
I mean, Tony's taking a beating so far, so I believe Lamb is the fresher of the two men.
But how much did Anthony Rossi take out of Lamb?
That we won't know.
Oh. Well, he will not go quickly. He will not go quietly. Captain America with the Russian leg sweep. That seems a bit incongruent.
You know, there are some things America took from Russia. And pierogies.
I do enjoy pierogies. This is probably the highest stakes match either of these competitors have been here in the EWC. The highest stakes situation. The nerves have got to be weighing on it.
Add in the fact that these are two men that compete together on a normal basis. They consider themselves part of the same stable, part of the same brotherhood. They know each other like the back of each other's hands. It's got to be tough.
You see Lamb waving Tony in. Like, I can push you out from the apron, but that's not how I want to settle this. Pressing him up against the ropes which now must be sweaty, and nope! Oh! The same way Tony eliminated Vega Goose, Lamb eliminates Tony. A drop kick, sending him careening over the top rope to the outside.
Lamb finishes up strong, becoming the number one contender. It's a great way to finish the match. Two brothers fighting each other, but at the same time, Lamb was the better man today.
He came in later, that may have paid dividends. But one way or the other, it doesn't matter, because he's the last man standing, and he is the number one contender, and will be challenging One Track Punk for the EWC Heavyweight Championship. But now, it's time for the finals, to crown the inaugural EWC Tag Team Champions. We have Black Dragon and Baron Fang versus Behind the Line, represented by Bill and Marco. And here comes Baron Fang. One of the most dynamic, energetic, and entertaining members of the roster here at the EWC. Struggling back after the knee injury suffered against Axelon. Horrific sight of him just landing knees first off the top rope onto the apron, and then Axelon brutally wrapping his legs around the ring post, tearing the ligaments further. It cost him a title shot against Judge Greg. Now, competing for different titles, the tag team titles, with Black Dragon, another man who's had trouble in the singles match.
You know, I think you picked the perfect partner. We know Black Dragon can compete at a very high level. We know he's money. We understand that this is the future of the EWC. He's going to break through. He's going to win the title. One Track Punk should be on the lookout. But for Baron Fang, you go find a guy who complements your style, who helps you, who you know you can count on. Go try and win these tag team titles.
They do seem to have a good chemistry with each other. They, having defeated Judge Greg and Nick in the first round of the tournament, perhaps Black Dragon excising some of the demons of his rivalry with Judge Greg in that performance, clears his head and can focus on the task ahead. Behind the Line. Bill and Marco being accompanied to the ring by Kinetic. Kinetic unsuccessful in the Battle Royale for the contendership, but hoping that his compatriots will be able to bring home gold tonight.
You know, they were hoping that at one point they'd be able to hold all the gold. Hold the big belt and the tag belts. Fortunately, they just have to take the tag belt, a shot at the tag belts for now. No guarantees, don't leave with any gold tonight, but we're going to see what happens.
Well, the saying is, go big or go home. Kinetic came in with a plan. Last time, he got Bill to join him and Marco, taking Test Team to come behind the line. And wait, I think I see his plan. Not only does having 3 members of the team allow them to take on No Time for Time Travel on their own terms, not only does that allow the team to enter both the Battle Royal for the #1 contendership and compete for the tag team titles here tonight, but neither Bill nor Marco have ever lost in the EWC to date.
I mean, that's a very Goldbergian streak. Maybe tonight is their coronation. Maybe it's a little quick kick to the face and pin. But we will see. You know what they say, streaks are made to be broken.
That is true. But in the planning phase, it looks like Kinetic has done an excellent job of setting up his team for victory here tonight. And look at that, our production crew has figured out how to get the championship title graphics to work.
Good job, production crew. We're no longer Bush League. Now we're just minor league.
I couldn't have said it better than myself, Neil. The brand new custom-made EWC Tag Team title belts. You saw them there. Behind the line has Kinetic on the outside. How much of an impact do you think he could have on the match?
I think it could be huge. You never know if he's going to distract the ref, pull somebody off the apron, toss a chair in the ring, whatever he's got to do. Now, behind the line has the numbers advantage on Baron Fang and Black Dragon.
The numbers advantage, the statistics advantage, all pointing towards behind the line.
All that's great, but at the end of the day, if they can't wrestle well, if they don't have the wrestling advantage, it won't matter.
That is true. The best laid plans of mice and men, so they say. Baron Fang quickly taking Bill down. See if he can maintain this. Establish some quick tags. Cut off the ring. No, Bill unable to take control back.
It's a big reversal by Baron Fang there. Getting dropped in your head is no fun.
And as I said, the quick tags. Keeping Bill down. Leaving him prone for Black Drag. And no, Kinetic on the apron distracting Baron Fang. But Bill, perhaps a crossed wire, goes after Baron Fang. Did he notice that Black Dragon had tagged in? Surgical tag from BTL, and Kinetic slides a chair into the ring. Ref didn't notice it.
See, the numbers advantage is already trying to take hold. Trying to cheat to win. Trying to find every way to take advantage.
Black Dragon having none of it with the super backdrop suplex.
These two competitors, Black Dragon and Baron Fang, they don't care. It's a simple equation to them. Beat them up, go home. That's all they got to do.
Marco trying to get something going from behind the line right here and now in enemy territory. The ref saw the chair, disposes of it. Oh, and that is one of the problems of being in enemy territory.
I don't know what he was thinking there. He can clearly see Baron Fang right there on his opposite side. Right? What did you expect to happen?
Perhaps Marco was thinking that his speed would be too much, but that might have been an overestimation on his own part.
Absolutely.
Baron Fang and Judge Greg. Pardon me. Baron Fang and Black Dragon did an excellent job of keeping the action in their half of the ring.
I think Black Dragon's got some words with you later about calling him Judge Greg after their wars in the ring.
I suppose I'll have to accept that.
I'll be praying for your soul.
Marco. Again, trying to establish some momentum with BTL. Black Dragon not having any of it. What's he got in mind now? Oh, jump suplex, and he holds on. Oh, dragon suplex. Looks like he's going for the trifecta. Straight jacket. Ooh, pin. 1. Will this be it? 2. Just barely a 2 count. Say what you will. Marco's certainly tough, but it looks like Black Dragon has more in mind. Grabbing him for the pump handle slam. Oh, driving through the mat. Marco has been taking a beating. 1, 2. We have new tech. No!
A little premature there. You gotta give him time. Don't ever want to call out that somebody's the next tag team next champion until we see that 3 count hit the ground.
I thought I saw it. Quick tag back into Baron Fang. Marco clearly needs to tag, but he feels like he has an advantage at the moment. Sizing up for the buzzsaw kick. Oh! And he drops Baron Fang like a sack of potatoes. Will that do it? 2. 2.5.
I don't think Baron Fang's gonna go down that easy. This means too much to him after his knee injuries. This means way too much for him to let a single buzzsaw kick take him down.
Bill following up with another pin. Seems like wishful thinking. Barely a 2 count. In that position, that seems like a miscalculation. Just gives Baron Fang more time to recover.
Absolutely. If you know you can kick out, might as well wait till 2, catch a little bit of breath.
Kinetic, distracting Baron Fang again. Bill tries to take advantage, and Baron Fang slips out. Outstanding ring awareness from Baron Fang.
Baron Fang seems to have caught a second wind here.
Going to the top. Going for that double stomp. Ooh! Marco comes in trying to break things up. No, now Kinetic's distracting the ref.
That was a clear 3 count. Ref, you got to pay attention.
It looks like the ref is ejecting Kinetic, which in turn has interrupted a pinfall from Bill. Oh, that is a tremendous backfire from behind the line.
Shouldn't worry about your teammate. Make sure you just get the win in these situations.
Bill trying to stay focused. It's a springboard crossbody. What's he have in mind now? Oh, kick the back. Well, the numbers advantage is just evaporated from behind the line.
It's a huge win for them.
For Baron Fang and Black Dragon, you mean?
Yes. My bad. Sorry. You were distracted. Bill's outfit looks amazing.
You can't fault him for that. Bill sizing Baron Fang up. Final cut. Floats over the pin. 1, 2. Is it? Ooh.
Resiliency of Baron Fang sticking it out one more time.
Bill showing some killer instinct again. Something that's marked his career here in the EWC. Not showing frustration. Not showing uncertainty. Just going back to the rope, driving an elbow, and tagging in Marco.
It feels like they're locked in Mortal Kombat fighting for these titles. Like they might be putting everything on the line to finish off their opponents.
lock in that trifecta of suplexes on Marco again. I don't think Marco could kick out of that again.
Well, if he can, that would make him the king of fighters.
Marco, with his educated feet, clearly a student of the art of fighting, showing that off right here.
You think he picked up? You think he picked that up fighting in the streets? Was he a street fighter in the past life?
I wouldn't be surprised. He does show that tenacity. He does show some of that primal rage. Once again, Baron Fang and Black Dragon will not let behind the line stay in command for too long.
They're doing a great job of fighting back when it's important, pushing back and finding the openings for them to make their moves.
For the tarantula. Not a move you can hold for very long, but one that definitely leaves its mark.
Unfortunately, you can't tap somebody out with that because you're on the ropes. So you only get a hard 5 count.
Unless you were going to hold on to it to prove a point.
It's a good post-match beat.
Suplex, he does not follow through with the others. Perhaps Black Dragon a little tired after absorbing damage and tossing his opponents around the ring all night.
You still got to push through there. There's a perfect opportunity to end the match. You got to find a way to get that extra energy and finish things up.
Also might have been some ring awareness. He might have been in a position where following through with more suplexes would have wound up deeper in behind the line side of the ring. We have seen so far tonight that Black Dragon and Baron Fang have had a much better command. Oh no. Oh my goodness!
A superplex to the outside. How's that man still alive?
Good God Almighty.
Pretty sure he's dead.
Black Dragon is not interested in failing in another title bid. Going with the nuclear option. Superplex to the outside. Wisely tagging Baron Fang in. Certainly, Black Dragon needs some time to recover after a move like that.
The fact that either man is still up and moving around is a minor miracle.
Baron Fang, a little indecisive, but Marco desperately needs to tag after that. Baron Fang going to the top rope. Is he going for the stomp? No. Marco stands up. Oof. The double knees. Baron Fang clearly feeling confident in his knees after the injury.
That's a great way to prove that you can still go right there. That everything's good.
Marco, if he wants any chance to win, desperately needs to tag. He has been just getting the stuffing beaten out of him. Why isn't Bill? Why would Bill not be trying to help?
I don't know. I don't know.
2, Black Dragon intercepting. 3, and that's it. Baron Fang scores a decisive pinfall, and he and Black Dragon are now the new inaugural EWC Tag Team Champions.
That's the way to work like a unit and to sell out for the titles. That's superplex from the top rope, risking life and limb just so you can win the gold here in EWC is a massive, massive win for Black Dragon.
Looks like Baron Fang may have been stalling for a bit of time to let Black Dragon catch his wind after that superplex so that he could run interference on any attempt by Bill to break up the pinfall.
It's smart teamwork right there.
Maybe the replay will give us some extra insight into what happened at the very end there. Here we see the brutal double foot stomp. Baron Fang going for the pin. Bill, really distracted, pointing the audience. Wow.
I think Kinetic and Mark are going to have some words for Bill later tonight once they get back to the team locker room. That's a massive oversight by Bill.
Baron Fang and Black Dragon accepting the tag team straps. Congratulations to the new EWC Tag Team Champions.
This has been one great night of wrestling. I'm super impressed at our competitors tonight.
We'll see you all next time for the next installment of Enthusiacs Wrestlegaming Championship.